Plenty of Texas voters will be listening to the debate. Two-thirds of them have not yet cast their ballots.
KXAN's Wes Rapaport has more on the race to win Texas.
Look, it's competitive. It's as competitive as it's been in a presidential election in more than 20 years.
And that's one reason why Republicans and Democrats are treating Texas and its 38 electoral college votes like gold.
But I don't fundamentally believe the Democrats have a chance to win Texas in 2020.
It's time to go vote.
Texas voters will be listening for specifics.
Where we are in the response to COVID and how we're going to get through this and how we're going to get to a place where we're going to have readily available vaccines in the next few months. I think that's something a lot of people want to hear.
The concerns of Texans, whether they be with infrastructure or the economy or equality or anything else, are going to be right at the forefront of Washington's concerns because they have to be.
We have to make sure people understand the urgency.
Urgency all around, but Republicans in the Lone Star State aren't all in agreement. A group of Texas Republicans backing Biden say Donald Trump doesn't represent the values of the GOP, and they're putting country over party.
We shouldn't vote for Laundrie, folks. He is not a Republican. He never has been. And I hope that the election results in 2 weeks will show us that.
Is there a risk in a landslide or a blue wave type of outcome that Texas could flip? Sure, I would say it's a 10% risk or maybe a 20% risk at most. But I do believe Trump's going to win Texas.
Wes Rapaport, KXAN News.
Two recent polls put the race at the top of the ticket neck and neck. The first from Quinnipiac University considered responses from more than 1,100 likely voters. It found the race at a 47-47 tie with a 2.9% margin of error. The other from Morning Consult, it sampled more than 3,300 voters and had Biden up 1 with a margin of error of 1.7.